A charge q is accelerated in an electric field of intensity E. The kinetic energy acquired by it in t seconds is. So, we need to find the kinetic energy acquired by a charged particle of charge q when it is released from rest in an uniform electric field. Here, we neglect gravity. So, here we consider only the electrostatic force. So, if we have a uniform electric field like this, in an uniform electric field, so suppose if there is a uniform electric field like this, there is a uniform electric field like this, and in this uniform electric field of strength E, if you release a positively charged particle, so it will experience electrostatic force. So in the direction of electric field, that is EQ. If you release a negatively charged particle in an uniform electric field, then it will experience electrostatic force in the opposite direction to electric field. So here a positively charged particle has been released from rest. So it will experience electrostatic force in the direction of electric field and it will accelerate. So we need to find the acceleration and then we need to find what is the velocity acquired after t seconds. And then with that velocity, we are going to find the kinetic energy acquired by it. Okay, so if we neglect gravity here, only electrostatic force will be acting on the positively charged particle. So F equal to EQ. This is the electrostatic force. So if there is only one force acting on this charged particle, then we can write F equal to ma, that is equal to EQ. So the acceleration on the charged particle is EQ divided by m. So remember here, if electric field is constant in magnitude and direction, if electric field is same in magnitude, then acceleration also will be same in magnitude. Then we can say acceleration is constant. When the acceleration is constant, we can make use of equations of motion. V is equal to u plus at, and also we can make use of other two equations of motion. Here we want v equal to u plus at. So the particle has been released from rest, so initial velocity is 0. So what is the velocity or speed acquired after a time t? It is a into t. So v is equal to eq by m into t. So this is the speed acquired by the particle after a time t. So with this, we can calculate kinetic energy. So Ke is equal to half mv square. So that is equal to half m. So what is this v? Here E square, Q square, T square divided by m square, v square. So if we cancel out 1m, then we will be getting E square, Q square, T square divided by 2m. So this is the kinetic energy acquired by the charged particle after t seconds. So I want to elaborate this discussion on this concept. Okay, we can calculate kinetic energy after a time t, velocity after a time t, and what is the displacement after a time t. You see here, the positively charged particle will experience force and hence acceleration in the direction of electric field. Suppose instead of releasing the positively charged particle from rest, if you throw the same charged particle in opposite direction to the electric field, then it will undergo deceleration. Say, I am elaborating this discussion. So the answer to the question is over. So if you release a positively charged particle, if you project a positively charged particle in the opposite direction to the electric field with a speed v naught, so it will experience acceleration or it will experience force in the opposite direction. So AQ will be like this, but initial velocity will be like this. So what will happen to this initial velocity that was given to it? The initial velocity gradually decreases, and it comes to zero. That means the particle will stop there momentarily, and from there onwards, it will accelerate towards right. So the particle, this charger particle, again will cross the same initial point. They may ask you, what is the time taken by the charger particle starting from the starting? What is the total time taken by the particle to reach the same initial point? They may ask you. So on the same concept, similar question can be framed on the negatively charged particle also. So students, remember, what is the time taken by the charged particle to reach the same initial point? So this is how they may ask one more question on this concept.